continue with our lesson energy. This is the second video for standard 8. Now in the last video we studied about work. We saw the concept of work. Now in this video we will see how work is related to energy. Okay. Now when work is done on a body, its energy increases. So we will see when the energy increases and the energy decreases. So when work is done on the body, the energy increases and this energy is stored in the body, and this energy is stored in the body when work is done. Okay. Now we will see when the energy decreases. Now if the body does work, then the energy of the body is said to be decreasing. Right? Now to do the work, the energy is spent. Now we see a simple example, a boy playing football on the ground. Now when a boy plays football on the ground and he runs, what happens? He spends energy. Work is done, so he spends energy. He will continue to play football till he possesses energy. Now we see how work is related to energy. Now we see an example over here. Now if a boy runs more on a playground, he will get more tired, right? So from this we can say that to do more work, more energy is required. Therefore, work is directly related to energy. Work is directly related to energy. Now we see an example over here. Suppose if a body is being moved from the ground level to a height, right? Now in doing so, we work. That is, the body is moved against the force of gravity. The work is done against the force of gravity. So the body which is at a height is said to possess energy. Similarly, when we move a body which is at rest, so in doing so, the work which is done by the body is in the form of energy in it. Now we see the units of energy. Now the unit of work and energy is the same. They are measured in the same unit. The unit of energy is joules and it is denoted by the symbol G. Now we see when a body possesses an energy of 1 joule. A body is said to possess energy of 1 joule when work done on the body is 1 joule. Now we move on to mechanical energy. Okay, we will see what is mechanical energy. Now a body is said to possess mechanical energy when the body is in the state of rest or it is in the state of motion. So it is said to possess mechanical energy when the body is in the state of rest or in the state of motion. Now the mechanical energy is in two forms, right? The mechanical energy is of two forms, that is potential energy and kinetic energy. In the previous classes also we have learned about potential energy and kinetic energy. So mechanical energy is of two forms, that is, first is the potential energy and the second is the kinetic energy. Now we will see what is mechanical energy. Now mechanical energy is nothing but the energy possessed, that is the sum total energy of, that is potential energy and kinetic energy. A body is said to possess potential energy, mechanical energy, which is the sum total of both the energies, that is potential energy as well as kinetic energy. The examples of mechanical energy are a car in motion, then a swinging pendulum and the moving arms of a clock. Now we see what is potential energy. Now potential energy of a body is the energy which is possessed because of the state of rest or due to its position. Now this potential energy is stored in the body. Okay, so when work is done, that is on the body, this energy is stored in it in the form of energy. Now we see two examples over here to understand the concept of potential energy. Potential energy. If we consider a stretched bow, now in stretching a bow, work is done. This work done is stored in the bow in the form of energy. So the stretched bow is said to possess potential energy. Similarly, when a spring is being compressed, right? So in compressing the spring, work is done on the body. So this work done is stored in the form of energy in the spring. So therefore, the stretched bow and the compressed spring, these both are the examples of elastic potential energy. Now we see what is gravitational potential energy. Now if a body is on the Earth's surface and if this body is moved to a height, say on a hill, okay, so in doing work on the body, what we do, we raise it against the force of gravity. So this work is stored in the body in the form of potential energy, and this is called as the gravitational potential energy. Now the water in the dams is said to possess gravitational potential energy, and a body which is placed on a hill is said to possess potential energy. Now we take an example. If a boy bends a branch of a tree, so in bending the branch of the tree, work is done. This work is stored in the branch in the form of the potential energy. And now when the branch returns back to its original position, when it is left by the boy, so in doing this, that is again to do the work in returning back to its position, the potential energy is being used to return back to its position. So this was an example for the potential energy. Now there are many more examples given in the textbook for the potential energies. You can just go through them.